Tonight on Grilling with the Guru,
What we doing?
it's hammer time.
Thor hammer!
Thor's hammer tonight.
Yeah, you ever heard of that?
The number one cut of beef going around the internet.
It's trending like crazy right now.
And this is the first show you're going to see it on because Grilling with the Guru starts
Right now! Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Thor's hammer, bruh.
Coastal Plains beef.
You gotta love them guys.
We're gonna talk a lot about them during the show, and we're gonna need to. They're the ones who supplied this incredible cut of meat for us. So, what is a Thor's hammer?
What is a Thor's hammer?
Well, we're gonna thank our sponsors first. So.
Let's do that.
Courtesy of Robridge. Go to courtesybb.com. They are our number one,
April.
numero uno. April, we love you.
I know you're selling a lot of cars.
Yeah. Guru cars.
The Guru cars. And Earl's.
Earl's Cajun Market.
Tim is loving on us, bruh.
Well,
I was in the story like,
hey, we bring
while
him.
me and him are talking, telling him about this cut of meat, which
Yeah.
they don't have, but I showed them how to do it. They can cut this for you. He, one of our fans walked in the. I mean, it couldn't have been. I was like, I paid him $20 to come in and say it. He's like, Guru, and I was like, tell him that.
Yeah, tell he's
Tell
a
him
sponsor.
that. Yeah.
Gilbert's Greatest Foods Makers of Louisiana Love. If you ain't cooking with Louisiana Love, well, just shame on you. Try
Yeah.
again. Go to gilbertsgreatest.com. Check out all of our
All the
products.
stuff.
It's,
Good stuff.
It's going to be cooking season a lot. So,
bien bon.
and of course, Cajun Grill. Can't do it
Doing
without
all
the
the
Cajun.
heavy lifting, bruh.
And the Cajun Pro Smoker came in today.
That's what we did the hammer on,
Boy,
bruh.
we're going to talk about that.
Is that Thor's hammer or that Thor's hammer?
Well, in South Louisiana, it's Thor's.
That Thor's
Thor's
hammer. Okay.
So, hey, Coastal Plains Beef. So, who are these guys? Coastal Plains Meat Company. They are out of, they bought the Superette in Eunice. Okay?
Yeah.
So, they're veteran owned, veteran proud. We talked with Andrew
Really
Ward
good
earlier
dude.
today.
Oh.
Real nice guys.
Oh my God.
And they have but look, it's good to be a nice person, but they got a great plan.
Oh,
so
yeah.
their idea is they are sourcing out
all
local Louisiana beef farmers, sustainable
working with the Louisiana Beef Council,
Louisiana Beef Council, working
Yeah.
with the colleges around the state,
Clay
Clay
Higgins,
Higgins, Billy Nungessa,
all of them cats.
because their idea is everybody knows Louisiana for a bunch of things, and they don't know about the incredible beef that we have.
Yeah.
And we do.
We do.
We have incredible beef.
Yeah.
Just like everything we have.
So can we thank Miss Cindy?
Yeah, Miss Cindy. So
You know what? They got a cool front coming.
go in the freezer section and get Cindy's Almost Famous Roux. It's in
Yeah.
the freezer section. Don't
She
go on
ain't
the shelf.
almost famous. You need to change her logo. She is famous because you know why? The Guru's backer.
Because we said.
That's right.
Because we said.
That's
So,
right.
hey, go to coastalplainsmeats.com. They have an online store. You can order these cuts retail and they'll send them to you. Or you can see where you can go buy these. They're in Nunus and Champagnes.
All the stores have access
Yeah.
to AG products.
And their distributor is AG. So
Yeah.
and you can pick out their products in your meat case because they're stamped, they're labeled Coastal Plains Beef.
Yeah.
Check these guys out. They're doing a good thing. They're doing
So
a good
let's
thing
go ahead
for
and thank
Louisiana.
this sponsor.
Meter.
You know what? They're not sponsoring us.
Yet.
I have to buy this damn thing.
Yet.
Oh no, we need to.
We're gonna send this video to them.
Yeah.
We're gonna send this video to them.
I want the Wi-Fi version with 4 of these suckers. You know you can get that one. This is a single Bluetooth.
Right.
Then they have the 4 probe with the Wi-Fi.
What is?
It's the same thing.
No, but what is that?
Oh, what? I was like, you know what it is.
I know what it is. I want them to know what it
Yeah.
is.
So what this is a wireless Bluetooth meat probe thermometer. And you know, they use it on, I watch the videos, they put it in a steak. Why would you put that in a steak?
I don't know.
I mean, you're gonna leave a hole the size of your pinky in that steak.
That's right.
I mean, when you're doing that, you use a nice quick read,
Pin.
But this, so why would you use this? This is good for a big cut of meat, brisket, Boston butt, and now the Thor's hammer.
So And the great thing about this is you could set it via an app on your phone.
Oh yeah, no, that's pretty cool. I mean, what this does, it reads the ambient temperature inside your grill.
That's the temperature of the air.
That's right. So it could be like 350, it could be 200. Then the probe measures the internal temperature of the meat. Then you get to pick the cut of meat, pick the type of protein, and it'll actually give you, and set the done temperature. Then it'll actually fragment and actually give you some kind of forecasted how long it's going to take you to cook that.
Pretty soon,
and you know what?
It's going to serve
pretty
it to you.
accurate.
Yeah, it
Pretty
worked out
accurate.
good.
And the Bluetooth I was in my office all day, and I could read it from about 50 feet away through the walls.
That's awesome. So great. So that's what we're doing tonight.
Toys. Effective.
So what we're going to do with this cut of meat, of course, Keith pre-cooked one today. We just told you that. So we're going to shred it, and we're going to do 2 applications. They're both going to be a version of tacos.
Tacos.
We're going to do Korean. We're going to do Korean beef, a Korean barbecue beef with a bunch of accoutrement.
Yeah.
And then Keith's going to do just a traditional
Southwest taco.
South Tex-Mex style taco.
We got some black beans and
corn. We got
cheese,
taco sauce, cheese.
We got
lettuce,
avocados,
cabbage,
sour cream, lions and tigers.
We got a lot of stuff to get to.
Yeah.
So hey, come back in a couple minutes, and we're going to talk more about this cut of meat. We're going to talk more about Coastal Plains beef. We're going to show you different applications, and we're going to start making some sauces.
Yeah, because there's a lot to understand how you cook this.
See you in 2 minutes.
Don't go nowhere. Come back.
Welcome back to Grillin' with the Guru. We got the hammer.
I'm so excited.
Bop, bop. We are the first ones. We're doing the Thor's hammers, cut of meat.
Hammer.
So
hammer time, bro.
So the Thor's hammer is a shank cut of meat. So
That's right.
if my arm was
A cow.
and this is obviously is the hoof here and at the elbow, and then this is the piece of meat right here.
That's right.
Okay.
And
So-
they do it from the front
right
and the rear.
and the rear.
Right.
Which is and the back ones are going to be a larger cut,
Much larger.
much larger. So
Bigger hammer.
So what that tells us is there's a lot of connective tissue in here.
And very little fat.
And very little fat. And the meat is very tough because it's being used constantly.
yeah.
So there's only really only one application for this.
Right. And that's to slow cook it.
Low and slow.
Low and slow for a long period of time. You basically cook it to an internal temperature just like you do with a pulled pork or a Boston butt. You're cooking it to 200 degrees. 198 to 200. You know, you're probably going to hit a stall. If you don't know about a stall, what a stall is that when you put it on the grill, your internal temperature will start to climb pretty good. And then all of a sudden, you're looking at your thermometer, your meter, thermometer, and it just plateaus. It just levels off.
And don't go no more.
And let me tell you, that can last 20 minutes. It can last an hour and a half.
Right.
There's no known reason or set time of how long a stall will last. So, but once it gets out of that stall, it'll start climbing again. So just know that, and look, slow cooking it. You can cook it indirect on a kettle grill. You can do it on a pellet grill if that's what you got. You can cook it on a barrel pit. Just don't cook it over direct fire.
No.
And try your best to get it under 200 degrees. Your oven temperature.
You could sous vide it.
Oh, you could.
Yeah. But you got to have you got to get a good vacuum on it, because if you get an air gap around here, that meat's not going to cook. All the plastic has to touch
And I
all
said
the meat.
200. I meant the internal temperature.
Internal.
The oven temperature, you want about 250 to 275. Under 300, preferably.
All right, let's talk about making a little Korean barbecue sauce.
So how you going to do that?
Soy sauce.
Uh-huh.
How
much?
About 3/4 of a cup.
There you go.
Right.
About there.
That looks good. And then sugar.
Oh, I love sugar.
Of course you do.
Is this the same kind of similar sauce that you use on your tie?
I'm not giving all my secrets away, but yeah.
Okay.
So sugar is going to be a cup.
Mm-hmm.
Like that.
Now, can you use brown sugar, or you got to use?
I wouldn't use brown sugar because we do cook this, and the brown sugar will caramelize too much.
Right.
And you could end up making some sort of caramel. And while that sounds fantastic, it wouldn't
It's
be.
not.
2 tablespoons of cornstarch.
Uh-huh. And that's just to jellify it?
Yep, that's going to get us nice, thick, that glossy. Got to have the honey, baby. Got to have the honey.
honey, baby.
We have the
And that's Bernard, yeah.
that's Bernard's, of course.
That's
it's Bernard's.
locally owned and operated.
Bernard's all the way.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? I made this rub for the hammer.
Yeah.
And you know how I made that?
Tell me about it.
Okay, so look, guys, it's simple. If you've never tried a coffee rub, you need to try it. It's great on pork chops. I would do it on a thick cut of pork chop, but on this, we decided because it's got that nutty flavor of coffee, and we mixed it with Louisiana Love. You don't want to go and grind. You just go get you some of these coffee pods. Look how fine that is. It's a very fine grind that they put on that. So you just put 2 coffee pods. You put a little bit of Louisiana Love. You mix it together, and this is what you come out with, guys. Real simple. The flavor profile on this rub right here is absolutely delicious. I can't stop like just pinching it and tasting it.
That
What you
chicken
need?
stock, please, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right. The other chicken stock, 2 cups. Now this makes a lot, and that's okay because it freezes great. I'll put some Louisiana Love, extra love in there. So you mix everything cold, and then you just put it on the you put it in a skillet on the grill. Once it comes to a boil, you cook it for about 5 to 7 minutes,
It reduces down.
and and the cornstarch will thicken up,
Right.
and you are going to be golden.
Oh, look at that.
That's how you do it.
Look how pretty that is,
That's
y'all.
beautiful. Golly.
That looks like a future Louisiana Love recipe right there.
Barbecue rub, here we come.
Okay, so look, guys, what we're gonna do, we need a binder on that. Now, if we wanted to, and you watch these YouTube videos, they call this the silver skin.
Yeah.
What they'll do is they'll actually take a nice sharp knife and take all this silver skin off. I didn't take it off. You know why I didn't take it off? Ask me why I didn't take it off.
I didn't want to.
No, ask me why I didn't take it off.
Why didn't you take it off?
Because when you watch these videos, they have to come back and tie it with string and everything.
Yeah.
And because what'll happen is once that meat hits that close to 200 degrees, it's just gonna fall off the bone. This actually keeps everything intact. The seasoning is gonna be on the outside. That's why you wanna inject it. A lot of these guys don't know about injectors on YouTube, but we do. So we're gonna inject it. We actually injected it off camera. Now I'm just gonna come back with a little bit of olive oil.
Louisiana Love Potion number 10. Flavor from within. This
That's
is
right.
our dry injector marinade that you mix fresh yourself.
Yeah, and so I'm just gonna take a little olive oil.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this exposed side. Now this side will actually get the flavor, and then the top side will actually get the flavor. Take a little bit of this olive oil, and then you just come back right here, guys, and you generously, you don't have to, there's not a lot of salt in here. And you just want to dust the whole outside real good. Because when we tear that other one apart, you're gonna see that bark becomes part of the inner flavor profile of the meat when you tear it apart. So we did that. We're gonna take the top side, do the same thing. And everybody's looking at me like, man, that's a lot of rub he's putting on there, Couillon.
Don't worry about that.
Dude, I'm telling you, you cannot put too much. If you ever done a brisket, it's the same kind of concept. It's a big chunk of meat.
Yeah, it's a
Can take
very big
lot
piece of meat.
profile. Oh yeah. So look, we're going. Oh, another good thing, we got to talk about this.
All right.
The underside of this, what would you call this? The shin bone?
The femur, yeah. Yeah.
Whatever it is. Whatever. But
That.
on this side, that marrow gets jellified. I mean, it starts to cook. I don't know about y'all. If you ever had bone
Tell me
marrow.
about it.
Ooh,
Tell me about it.
Stop the madness.
Tell me about
So
it.
I'm gonna put this on the grill.
Yeah.
Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna open smoke this. We're gonna open smoke it for about
Just lay it down.
3 hours.
Boop. Yep.
About 3 hours. Then we're gonna come back and we're gonna wrap it in foil because the smoke flavor we got. Okay, so 3 hours is gonna give you plenty of smoke on the outside of that beef, and then we're gonna wrap it in foil, pretty tight. Hopefully try and stand it up in a skillet because you want all that orange jus to collect in that foil. You don't
Right.
want to lose that. You
Right.
don't want to breach your foil, and while it's cooking, it's going to dry out, and you want to keep that flavor.
Absolutely.
After 3 hours, you're going to take it, you're going to undo it, put it back in the pan, put your whole onion sliced up in the pan, a little bit of Worcestershire, Lyon Perron, and then we're going to put the orange jus in there.
He's from Delcom, huh?
Oh yeah,
Both of them.
all
Lee
them.
and Perron.
Oh yeah, they're spelled differently, but that's all right. Twice removed. And then you put a little bit of red wine in the skillet, put it back on the smoker, and you just tent it. What I mean by tent it, you just take some foil, guys, and you just want to cover as much as you can to where as it steams, It's gonna condensate on the underside of your foil, and it's gonna drip back down just like a large cast iron pot, self-basting.
Perfect.
Yep.
All right, we up against a break.
Yep.
We got to go pay some bills.
How long?
And y'all go get something nice and cold to drink.
Ooh,
Come back and see
please.
us. When you come back, we're going to talk about the other things we're going to put on our tacos. And we're going to check on the progress of our sauce. And we're going to, that hammer ain't going to cook, but we got one that is.
Oh, y'all gonna like this.
See you in a little bit. Come back now.
Bend over.
No.
Hey guys, look at this. Okay, this is where we're at. You want to see that right there? The internal temperature of the meat's at 56, dead raw. The target temperature, we're looking at 199, and the ambient temperature is about 300. Now, we're on this Cajun grill. We got two things going. So, like I said, we're trying to keep it below 3.
Well, and you just spiked the fire with some fig wood. So before,
I did.
Right before that, we was at about 280. So
That's right. So, look, guys, we're going to do some homemade guac. Make sure your avocados are good and right.
here's how.
Show them that.
You see this? They call this the button. You just move it, and when it's bright green inside, you got it. That's it. If it's brown, if this doesn't come out easily, it's too raw. If it's brown on the inside, it's overripe. So, and then look, little bit of give, little bit of give. If it's real soft, leave it alone. Let somebody else borrow that.
And if you can't squeeze it at all, walk away.
Well, but look, so another good tip. So buy some green ones, some rock hard ones. They're gonna ripen in 2 or 3 days on your kitchen counter.
Right.
So you can have some, you'll have avocados throughout the week or whatever. If you buy them all, if you buy a bunch of them all the same ripeness, you better eat them all because in a day or two, they're gone.
So what we're gonna do is we're doing a traditional guacamole, guys. We got a little bit of chopped up white onion.
Yeah.
We got some black pepper.
Yeah.
We got some cumin. We got some chili powder. We got some Louisiana love. And we're gonna throw some lime in there.
And some cilantro.
And some cilantro, and boop, that's it. Now, some people put mayonnaise just to give it a little bit, but this has a lot of fat in it.
Yeah,
you don't need it.
And I'm a traditionalist when it comes to that. Guacamole is a very simple thing. We're actually putting more things than a very traditional guacamole has.
Right, exactly.
So we're also going to have some cabbage slaw and some lettuce to help dress our tacos. We have our Thai Korean barbecue sauce going.
Oh,
we got guacamole. We got black beans and corn, sour cream. Lord have mercy, it's gonna be good.
Now let me tell you something. I could eat just this, but with that beef,
oh Lord,
I can't wait.
So look, don't go nowhere. Come back and see us. We're gonna check on our sauce. We're gonna talk about Coastal Plains meats, and it's almost gonna be time. Matter of fact, next segment we're gonna unveil the hammer.
It's hammer time.
See you in 2 minutes, guys. Welcome back to the show.
Ooh, look at that
look
sauce.
At this. Look at this.
Look at the color on that hammer.
Look at that hammer. This is what we're going to use to heat up our Thor's hammer.
Cooked hammer.
This is our Korean barbecue sauce, just getting all absolutely
Man, look at the
lovely.
color on that.
I'm going to direct your attention to the cutting board because we got something we need to show you.
Okay, guys. So this is what you're gonna do after you get to that target temperature and it's been resting in the house. And I just want to point out, look at that gravy down there, guys. Onions, wine.
If you throw that away, I don't want to hear from you.
Oh, wait. It's falling apart.
Go ahead.
Do it.
Look,
you ready? Watch that.
boom.
Look at that.
That's how you know.
That's how you know. How do you know? You just know.
You just know.
See, look, guys, this is the cartilage and this is the silver skin. That comes off, but then this is all the goodness back down in here. So we're going to keep that bone.
So this is what's awesome. It separates into these different muscle groups. So
Right.
for a geek like me, that's what I love.
Oh, watch this.
And look, you just
Can I show you something?
go ahead.
We're going to brag a little bit. Let's push that a little over to the side.
I'm gonna push
Guys,
it
look at
well
this.
over.
Look at this.
Oh,
Now, you know what that is?
oh.
A lot of you, if you're freaking out, don't freak out, okay? Don't knock it till you try it. This is the marrow.
Oh yeah, that's
And
mother's
let me
milk.
tell you something.
That's awesome.
That's yours.
Like that. I made a mess. Hey, so that's it. So now
And that's for the dog for later.
we're gonna shred this up.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna put it back in the pan, heat it
Yes,
up, and then we're
yes.
gonna assemble our tacos.
We need a bomb, a knowledge bomb.
So we might have one when you come back.
Yeah, we're going to think about that.
We'll think about a knowledge bomb. When y'all come back, we're gonna have the finished product. It's gonna be taco time, and it's gonna be a la manger.
A la manger, y'all. Look.
It's all kind of time. It's hammer time, a la manger time, taco time.
Apart. Look at that.
So look, hey, and look, this
We're gonna
great.
put it back in there.
We're gonna heat all this back up. We're gonna thicken this up. This is gonna be a nice sauce. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Damn right. Look, try that.
He said, "You're damn right."
Damn right.
Oh my. Oh my.
Coffee rub, baby.
Come back and see us.
Y'all gonna want these?
Oh my. Look at that.
Ham?
From that
That's a hammer.
to this.
Man, look at this. Now, Kurt, we talked about the color of this meat on the inside. How it has that natural mahogany. Why is that?
So Matt was like, man, that meat's red. It's dark red. It's dark red.
This is the Charlie Pritchett.
The knowledge bomb. Charlie, this one's for you, baby.
Pritchett knowledge bomb.
So why is the meat so red? It's all beef. Why is some more red than others?
Right.
This is an exercise muscle. It gets a ton of oxygen, a ton of hemoglobin in there.
Yeah.
So it's going to be natural red. As soon as you start cooking that piece of meat, it intensifies that red color. That's why it's so red. That's also why it tastes so good.
Why is this this color?
Because it's delicious. That's why. That's
the nectar of the gods.
Yeah,
right
this is our Korean barbecue sauce, our Thai
that
sauce.
by itself has an incredible flavor.
Yes.
You can taste a little bit of the hint of the red wine.
It's so good.
You can
the
taste
smoke is
the
perfect.
coffee rub and the Louisiana. Oh, it's perfect. But when you dip that and that, I mean, the boys can tell you, it's just stupid, man. And
It's
then
so good.
And then so we have here.
It's one of the better things we've
We
cooked.
got the black. Oh yeah, this is going to hit the cookbook.
Oh, yeah.
Black beans and corn. Then we came back with some cabbage, shredded cabbage. Then I came back with the shredded beef.
Yep.
And then we came back with some cheese on top and a little bit of sour cream.
This is the pulled pork we dressed with the pulled. I'm sorry, excuse me, boy, that was quick. Pulled beef. Thank you. We dressed with the Korean barbecue sauce, some fresh lime over it, and a little bit of lettuce, slaw with some carrots in it. We got to thank a lot of people.
Yeah.
First of all, look, right off the bat.
Yeah, boy.
Thanks, guys. Coastal Plain Beef.
2 thumbs up.
Look for this insignia, this logo where you buy from these guys.
Buy local.
Incredible, so
Louisiana beef, guaranteed.
Guaranteed delicious.
Yeah.
All local. Courtesy
Motors.
CourtesyBB.com.
They loving us, bro.
And we love them.
And we loving y'all back. Thank y'all for sponsoring the show.
We certainly appreciate it.
Guillory's?
Yeah, but we gotta do Cajun. We gotta do Earl's Cajun Market, baby.
Oh, Earl's.
Mr. Timmy.
Larry. Beautiful Miss Como.
Look at this. Beautiful. Gilroy's Greatest Foods, makers of Louisiana love. Go to Gilroy'sGreatest.com. Check out all of our products. Get you some Love Potion number 10 injector. The holidays are coming. Football season's here.
Chicken.
That's right. Inject. And of course,
Hammers.
Cajun Grill.
Cajun Grill, just doing all the heavy lifting. As always, stepping up to the plate. You hear me?
And you may not think this is a balling on the budget meal, but it really is.
It really was. It was under $50.
It was under $50.
Well, the hammer was about we figured about 35.
Correct.
And all the other ingredients that I picked up was about 45.
Right. So that's 75, but you don't use all of everything. If you did it per plate, you're probably looking at about $5-6 a plate.
Yeah.
You can't beat that.
Just
Not, for this, I'd pay $20 a plate for that. Easy.
This is something that when you put that in your mouth with the flavor profile, it's like something you'd pick up like in Old Mexico.
Oh yeah.
Easily
It's awesome.
on the street, just that authentic flavor.
Cindy's almost famous, Rue.
Yeah.
It's almost gumbo time. It's always gumbo time. Thank you for joining us for this episode of
We
Grillin'
love
with the
y'all
Guru.
so much. All our fans, look.
Join us next time when we don't know what we're going to be cooking.
Oh,
But we know it's going to be good.
Ah, ça c'est bon.
We will see you next time.
I gotta get it.
Woo!